What's up, AC?
Yo, what's up, Drew?
It's been a while, man.
Too long, homie, too long.
Yo, it feels good to be back, though. Feels good to rock this crowd once again, man.
Well, we're just doing what we do best. We got dope beats, dope rhymes, just doing everything that makes Avalanche. Keeping it real. It's about time we drop the new record, so...
Yo, drop it. Waking up every morning like it's one of those days. The really old days. Waking up every morning like it's one of those days. Waking up every morning like it's one of those days. The really old days. Waking up every morning like it's one of those days. Rise and shine. Hey yo, I'm right in my prime, and if this time's really mine, well then I gotta be loud. The pride from inside is what we're all about, with the songs that we write and the things we're singing out. This is now Carpe Diem. Do you see what I'm seeing? The life lessons that we're teaching are the goals we be reaching, and that's why in the morning we be up while you sleeping, while you off in dreamland. I was brushing my teeth then. AC and me seek out an adventure. We need some action like an old man needs dentures. Society's pressures can't withstand the hand of the kung fu duo or the two-man band. The plan for the day consists of two things: accept what life brings, plus we eat like kings. Well, it's that lifestyle freestyle, keep on making me smile. We pile every single thought in MP3 files. See, we rap like we ran a race, sprint out the last lap like we own the place. We came to kill the controversy like the Mari Show, jumping over obstacles like Super Mario. Son A, grab some beaker straight mix concoctions, have kids nodding to the beats he's dropping. Hot like the tropics, nothing can stop us. Alpha to Omega through the fastest process. Waking up every morning like it's one of those days, the really old days. Oh, waking up every morning like it's one of those days. Waking up every morning like it's one of those days, the really old days. Waking up every morning like it's one of those days.
Yo, what up, friend? It's really nice to see you again. I remember we were tight like Ryu and Ken. Can you see through the lens, through the eye of the beholder? A chip off the shoulder and do it if then. It's been a minute since I laid any cards on the table. It's not like I'm not able, so I'm working it out. Observing the drought, adding the rains to the ground, so we know that when it grows, we could watch it sprout. I'm all about that real life actions causing reactions. Karma and dharma, armor plated in fashion. I'm smashing mics and the bits and bits. Flip the switch and then I will flip the script, inch for inch, taken down on a sit, rich in texture and measure, saying yeah, that's it. Rhymes are fragile like a bass in case, just in case it breaks. Perfectionist perfecting every lyric in space. Creating is a really big part of my life. It's the expression through these lessons over beats that are nice, and every night I feel it's right with these verses I write. And when I put the two together, yo, it always sounds tight. I do it all for you just as well as myself, for family and friends and for everybody else. This is the beginning, the alpha, the genesis. Never knowing what the future holds, so let's mold the rest of it.
Waking up every morning like it's one of those days, the really old days. I'm waking up every morning like it's one of those days. Waking up every morning like it's one of those days, the really old days. I'm waking up every morning like it's one of those days. I'm waking up every morning like it's one of those days, the really old days. I'm waking up every morning like it's one of those days. I'm waking up every morning like it's one of those days, the really old days. I'm waking up every morning like it's one of those days. Yeah. Nah, hey. La la la, hey. I laugh about my past like ha ha ha. Hey. Before I had a car, I used to walk the wild wild past La Luna where the people like to dance salsa. I used to ride my bike outside when it was nice. I would fall sometimes, scrape my knee once or twice, and if you want my advice, pick the bike back up. And if your skin's got a bruise, you can ice that up. Knowledge of self, has more value than wealth. That's why using your head will just improve your health. You gotta move with stealth past these whack setbacks. Have patience with the hatred, you can sidestep that. I expect a lot of others to try and play undercover. Usually the skill haters are the real skill lovers. Don't give credit to the critics or a grain of salt, but when you trip up and slip up, you must accept the fault. All jokes aside, heed this old man's experience. I'm standing here rapping, but I wonder if you're hearing this.
Yo, stop frontin' and use your head. 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 Yo, stop frontin' and use your head.
I was blessed with common sense and a respect for others. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and so on. Grow up strong and never fall on that path where your only choice is Steven stealing items for cash that won't last. I'm trying to help you stay positive. I grew up with these people who's living their life the opposite way that I say isn't the way to be. Well, maybe I'm crazy, yo, but that's just me. Don't listen if you disagree. Who is he to say what I should and shouldn't be doing anyway? Well, I'm just reason, and as long as I'm breathing, I'm another human being seeing the things I don't believe in. Kids are doing drugs and that is not the message I want to send to sections of people's listening sessions. The moral of these rhymes is food for minds. It's up to you to live your life. Good things come with time.
Yo, stop frontin' and use your head. 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 Yo, stop frontin' and use.
You know how I feel. You know how I feel. You know how I. Bird flying high. You know how I feel. Bird flying high. You know how I feel. Bird flying high. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
Yeah, you know how I feel. I'm falling short, face rejection. I was born to make mistakes. I wasn't born to fake perfection. When you look in my direction, yes indeed you'll see a man who wants to succeed just like he wants to breathe. Unshaken, taking the smiles that I get from frowns. If someone's looking up to you, don't ever let them down. And this is how I feel, with a verse so real. It's about to shock some folks like an electric eel. I gotta live up to my goals that simply don't appease me. The other options giving up, but that's way too easy. So I strive to advance in every single aspect, just to turn this track gold like an ancient Aztec. That's because we like to work while you like to rant. That's why we do what you won't, so we can do what you can't. And like a bird flying high, I live my life open wide, cause the eyes don't work if the mind's still blind. Now I'm way too smart to hear the devil's proposition, cause I mastered the art to conquer any opposition. As I cripple competition, I give the glory to God. I speak with the invisible, and some consider it odd. See, my style is inconvincible, your claims are dismissible. You may be a student, but I'm still the school principal. And now I'm sick of fake prophets with their fake religious rhetoric. You say you live in Jesus, but you really live in Benedict.
You know how I feel. 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 You know how I feel.
Yo, I put a lot of time and effort to these records that you disregard. No regard, no bars held when I hit record. I work so hard to receive so little. Skill increasing, still speaking out loud, not believing. That's okay, no complaints. Oh wait, just listen in a minute. I will tell you about our mission and our vision. We are blessed, gifted, souls uplifted, misfits. In every single beat we get, we rip. Yo, by no means am I trying to sound arrogant. Ignorance is known, though I've overcome that embarrassment. No time for slow rhymes. My mind's not clouded by these people in my way, making my long walk crowded. Though I powdered and I thought and talked to hours to a wall. My problems never solved, although they gradually got small, to the point where I'm ready to get rid of them forever, or at least till more arrive. Then I'll be ready for whatever. Yeah.
You know how I feel. 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 You know how I feel.
Look, I'm living better than anybody lives, and because of that I'm giving more than anybody gives. Plus I score more than any one of these kids, cause when they try and tackle me I start cracking their ribs. Making music's my biz, so it's only right. They call me the Wiz with this magic mic. In my past life I was an architect, so I structure all my sentences to art project. In this day and age I'm the arsonist, cause I'm burning up tracks that was sparking this very revolution from the mental pollution. So prepare yourself to witness the lyrical evolution. Introducing the start of a chapter. Instead of all the money, it's the knowledge I'm after. If your dream's on the run, then you gotta run faster. If you always let up, then you'll probably never catch her. I am the master of more than beast, cause I intend to have it all from the most to least. See nobody stopping me, cause they all deceased. So I drop philosophy like ancient Greece. Sheesh, can I get a witness, please? Or am I scaring y'all off like a flock of geese? From the east to the west, I'm convinced I'm the best. In my suit, in my vest, you ought to know I dress fresh for the new day.
You know how I feel. 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 You know how I feel.
Birds that fly high always fly together. Birds fly through storms, any kind of weather. Whatever birds want, they always work together. That's why the birds fly high, always, now and forever. Birds that fly high always fly together. Birds fly through storms, any kind of weather. Whatever birds want, they always work together. That's why the birds fly high, always, now and forever. Birds that fly high always fly together. Birds fly through storms, any kind of weather. Whatever birds want, they always work together. That's why the birds fly high, always, now and forever. Birds that fly high always fly together. Birds fly through storms, any kind of weather. Whatever birds want, they always work together. That's why the birds fly high, always, now and forever.
Totally dedicated my life to bring more close understanding among these different traditions. And then any problem, we human created problem, we must find ways and means to face this problem through strictly non-violent approach.
Yeah, these are thoughts. These are thoughts. You can take them how you want to take them. But understand. Yeah, often at times I spent a lot of time thinking about the world, and before there were any human beings, to a time that was dark and no man had existed. Except in all loving God had brought the light in all existence. Like any man with logic, I had my doubts on all accounts in that route. I found out what it's all about. If I've accepted all the principles and everything included. As a student, I'm open to learn other people's views and how they view them. Like Hinduism, Buddhism, turntablism. I'm married to the music, from the sounds to the rhythms. My beats aren't good, but can you please bear with it? Cause I feel I have some talent on the mic, but there isn't a chance that you could ever melt the avalanche. We are inseparable as friends, and that can't be matched. So if you got a bone to pick, you picked it with the wrong quicker rhyme spitter, hitting you with kicks tougher than bricks. It's been a long time since I've revised any style. I've been sticking with this method for a little over a while. It's the same type of music I feel you've gotten bored with. Of course, it's just a thought that's very important. Yeah, when I'm alone, I think. Now who doesn't? It's got my mind rushing back and forth, and it's buzzing, disrupting any opportunity for me to sleep. My soliloquy is killing me, it's way too deep. When I'm alone, I think. That who doesn't? It's got my mind rushing back and forth, and it's buzzing, disrupting any opportunity for me to sleep. My soliloquy is killing me, it's way too deep. Yeah, I'm 18 and have a long road ahead of me, beheading any enemies daring to ever menace me. I've worked hard to put myself in college, and through the challenge of that novice task I can get knowledge. With the head on straight and the mind out the gutter, I can pass at any chance and do it smoother than butter. And in the room for success, always make room for others. Leave the bad sheep free, don't let it be cluttered. In another sense, never let anybody say no when it comes to a dream, idea, or a goal. Now the original plan for a man with a soul is to spread peace, love, and unity wherever he goes. The balance has changed, we have to re-establish order in a knee-high swamp filled up with dirty water from a history of hate, rage, lies, and nonsense. Beyond them lies a guy with the true conscience.